Hello, we're at Mill Lake Retreat and this is my, let's see, I can't remember how many days I've been in isolation now, but I've certainly kept myself busy. I've collected a whole bunch of wire out on the farm, all kinds of wire I found, everything from this kind of wire to this wire that was at the fencing, chicken wire, different kinds of chicken wires. This was another kind of chicken wire that I found, which will be for the wings, and I also found this one too, which I've been using for the wings. Finding yourself some good clippers for the actual cutting of the wire is really important, but also to find some of the smaller implements that will help you to shape. And I also do need a slightly larger plier as well. So I have got quite a few things here that have helped me. I have cut out the wings. Here is the fairy so far. I used this very strong wire to begin with, and this wire was the base of the shape that I made with the legs and the arms. And then I started wrapping around some of this old chicken wire, building up the body, and cut out some wings from this wire here, and again strap them on with the this kind of wire that I've got here. They're all connecting with each other. So right now I've got a couple of other wings that I'm going to be putting on, and it's really important to have a good pair of gloves that you don't then end up having holes in your fingers. Helpful. So there we go. I'm going to put my gloves on, and now I wanted to attach the other two wings to give it a little bit more of that fairy-like look. This one is a little too big, so I'm just going to fold it, and again, it's very pliable, which is rather fun to be able to do all kinds of things with it. So if I'm folding it, I'm now trying to attach it so it gives it that double look. I had another little wire that I'm actually feeding into it, and but before I do that, I am going to put the other wing in there too. So that one, I think it will go that way, and we'll fold that one up too. And you can see I'm just folding it down to make it just a little bit smaller. I literally used whatever I could find, and that's what I keep saying is my mantra at the moment when I'm now stuck indoors. I can't go anywhere. I say indoors. I'm stuck on the farm, and so now I'm trying to feed the wire through the two new wings to connect them, and it's a little fiddly, but so you do have to have some patience with this, and little by little it's sort of building up, but it's also very, very as I said, important to have these gloves, because you can see I'm being prickled and poked quite a bit. The idea is to have an enchanted garden here with lots of everything from fairy houses to sculptures all the way around the garden. We're going to have some tree houses. We're going to have the bees. We already have the chickens, which is another video which we only got the other day. Or I keep saying we, it's just myself at the moment. But there will be a lot of we soon, and I have faith in that. I'm keeping that energy alive, that keeping healthy and happy, and so I do my regime every morning, and I have some hooch that I make, which I have shared with you on another video, and I will keep up that video of showing lots of things that you can do for yourself to keep you healthy. I've actually been exposed to the virus myself. My son unfortunately got it, and I saw him just before he came down with it, and it's been a really tough 6 days so far. All I can say is this is day number 7 of my self-isolation because I have seen him, and I'm pretty determined to keep healthy and well throughout this. So even though I have been exposed, I truly believe that we have to build up our immune system. Why do some people get it and some people don't? It really does come down to also our immunity. And even if we do get it, the important thing is to keep our immunity as high as possible, because it really is a nasty, nasty thing. It's not something to take lightly. And as I saw my healthy boy struggling with it, it was really very unpleasant. But he is definitely on the mend now. He's on the other side of it. But anyway, so I've got the other two wings attached, as you can see here, so giving it that even more look, for giving it that fairy-like look. I will be folding in the outside of the wire so that it's not quite so jagged, although it will be hanging up on a tree away from presumably people holding it, but it's a handy thing to. This is supposed to be hair. I might sort of elaborate on that. You can build it up as much as you so wish to, but you can see that she really is beginning to take a little bit more of a shape, and I will show you what it looks like at the very end, but it's going to be pretty close to that. All right. Well, keep doing things in your isolation. Enjoy this time rather than see it as a terrible thing. And I really do feel that if we're creative and we're positive, that is the way to get through this, because there is a lot of people that are a lot worse off than ourselves. Because if you are healthy at the moment, stay happy, stay positive, and send out good vibes for those people who do need them. And for now, I will go to the next video tomorrow.